What's up, guys? Did you know you can reset your credit report in little than 4 days? Well, today's video, guys, I'm going to show you step by step how you can literally reset your credit report in 4 days. I don't care if you have collections, charge-off, medical bills, late payments, whatever it is on your credit report. I will teach you a straight up method on how you can remove everything and reset your credit in 4 days, guys. Stay tuned. If you ever want to jump on a call with me, this month may be the only month you can do it. This month, I'm going to open my schedule completely for you guys, where I'm going to give one-on-one coaching sessions absolutely free. For 30 minutes, you're going to be able to talk to me about anything. If you want to talk to me about business credit, whatever is on your mind, guys, I will be your guide for 30 minutes straight. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new to the channel, I'm Credit Coach Q, not create the first cloud-based software that allows you to put your credit repair experience in your own hands. If you're new to the channel, I'm super excited because I have a banger in today's video, guys. I'm going to show you how you can reset your credit report in 4 days. But before we get to the video, guys, please like, subscribe to the channel. It allows YouTube to push this content to a wider audience. It allows us to leave the lights on. Guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you have anything derogatory in your credit report, I mean anything negative, charge-offs, late payments, bankruptcies, medical bills, guys, you name it, please go over to creditapprove.gov. It's the website and the software that I was telling you about that allows you to put the full experience to your own hands. Guys, people are removing thousands of dollars worth of debt by themselves. They are no longer using credit repair companies. They are putting this information in this experience into their own hands and appreciating on a deeper level. Guys, please go to creditapprove.gov, check out the software and start removing these items, guys, if you have anything derogatory on your credit report. Now let's dive straight into the meat and potatoes of this video, guys. And I'm super excited about this video because this method has literally been helping a lot of people, and today we have some social proof. So I got a message from a great guy on Instagram, and this is what he said. He said, "Perfect, I followed your videos for about a month now, tried your methods, and I've gotten some phenomenal results. I started to apply these methods to some of my friends' credit reports and got some great results as well." Now, with that being said, guys, I'm going to show you exactly step by step on how you can literally reset your credit report in 4 days, where you can start getting some access to loans, high tier funding, and start like literally changing your life for the better. So let's dive straight in. So this method is going to be a method of identity theft, basically identity theft. Now, as you probably know, Equifax had one of the biggest cases of identity theft breaches, literally affecting tens of millions of people, and you're probably under that circumstance. And if you're not, I've seen people use this method and still get results. So let's dive straight in. So this is outline or actually how to use this method. It's under the FCRA-605B 15 USC 1681C-2. Now, this requires removal of each item on your credit report which you identify in your complaint within 4 days of your complaint getting submitted to the CFPB. So what you'll need: a copy of the most recent credit reports with all 3 bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, completed FTC identity theft affidavit. I'm gonna show you how to do that. Your unique CFPB complaint and demand for deletion. Now, step 1 is to obtain your credit reports, identify negative items. I'm going to teach you how to do that. Step 2 is to prepare your FTC identity theft affidavit. And step 3 is going to be prepare and submit your CFPB complaint. I'm going to show you how to do all this. So let's dive straight in. This is going to be a good video, guys. I'm super excited because I've seen this method help a lot of people, and I think that it can potentially help you as well. So let's dive straight in, okay? Let me get logged in here really quick. Hold on. All right, so first thing you have to understand is that before you actually start repairing your credit, you have to understand how credit is comprised, right? So this is what is called a credit wheel, right? So this is how your credit is laid out, right? 35% of your credit is formulated through payment history. 30% of your credit is formulated through amounts owed, which is utilization. 10% is new credit. 15% is credit history, and 10% is your credit mix, right, guys? So I want to make sure that it's still all my tabs are still up. Give me a sec. Okay, so this is how your credit is comprised, and once you start tackling and being a little bit more methodical on how you approach your credit, then you'll basically understand how to actually reset it. Now, the reset method is under legal jurisdiction, so they legally have to remove it in a 4-day window, depending on how big big or how well you can build your case, right? Once you understand how your credit is comprised, the next step is to understand how to read a credit report, right? So this is a credit report, and as you can see, all three of the reports are simultaneously side by side from one another, and that is very, very important because you're going to want to understand and identify the differences from each individual credit report. Now, you might know that if you watch this channel, if you don't know, your credit report has to be 100% accurate, 100% verifiable, and 100% timely, right? So that means that everything on your credit report has to be 100% accurate, 100% verifiable, where they have to verify the debt, and 100% timely, meaning that it's statute of limitations that on your credit report that has to mean that it's a date in time when everything needs to be removed from your credit report. The average statute of limitations for debt is 7 years, so it has to be 100% timely as well. Now, as you can see on here, you can see that the credit reports are lined up side by side, like I stated before. TransUnion, Experian, Equifax, and what you're looking for is identifiers of differences, right? So account number for TransUnion is 0001430, Experian is 970, and Equifax is literally no account number for this account. Now, when I say 100% accurate, I mean 100% accurate, meaning that everything has to be 100% accurate across the board. And as you can see, these account numbers are different. So what did that tell you? That tell you that they are inaccurate, right? And what you want to do is screenshot this particular account, highlight and scribble the inaccuracies that's on the credit report, and basically send it off with your dispute letters as well. And you're going to go down the line and basically identify each individual inaccuracy or inconsistency that's on each individual debt, right? So in this case, Navy Federal, the account number is inaccurate. Okay, then you scroll down and you look for more inaccuracies. So right here for the account statuses, TransUnion say derogatory, Experian says paid, Equifax say derogatory. Which one is it? It can't be all of them at the same time. So that means that it is inaccurate. As you can see, the date open 4/14/2020, 4/01/2020, 4/01/2020, meaning what is inaccurate. You want to circle every inaccuracy that you can find and actually send this screenshot along with the affidavit, the dispute letter with the credit report. And I'm gonna show you how to do all that, so don't worry. Last reported 11/30/2021, 4/22/2022, 8/01/2023. Guys, as you can see, it is inaccuracy along the lines with this entire report because it is inconsistent. And you're just gonna keep going down and just keep doing it. Keep circling every highlight that you see with inconsistencies. This one 11/30/2021, 4/01/2022. That's a whole different year. And then 6/01/2021. So you want to circle every inaccuracy and send it to the credit bureaus. Okay, now that you understand how to actually survey your credit report, you want to actually go over to My Creditapprove. That's the system that I created specifically for you guys. It is the do-it-yourself, the best do-it-yourself AI system on the market right now, guys. We are working tirelessly to make sure that this is very easy to use, but also very powerful technology for you guys to remove everything. So once you import your credit report, sign up with My Creditapprove, you're going to see a layout like this. Go to Start Dispute, and you're going to see a layout like this. So this is all of your negative items that's on your credit report, line by line, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to go to reason, select the reason. In this case, we're going to do identity theft or mistaken identity. So whichever account that you're trying to remove, you're going to specify that reason for this specific method, right? Once you have done that, you're going to scroll all the way down, click create letter, and then you're going to get a section like this. Now, I always advise people to do this on a desktop, a tablet. You can do it on your phone, but it's not going to be as easy or as clear as you doing it on a tablet or a desktop. Go to the library. It would be a lot easier and a lot faster to do it if you try to do it on your phone. Like I said, you can do it, but it's not going to be as fast and as easy, right? All right, so you're going to scroll down, create letter. You're going to select round 2, and then you're going to type in affidavit. So we're going to look for the affidavit for these specific account. Now, the affidavit, identity theft affidavit, is going to be the legal document that's going to give you all the weight for this actually to have legal jurisdiction to get everything removed, right? So after you select the letter, you're going to select the account that you wanted to dispute. In this case, we'll just do target. We're going to scroll all the way down and click next, right? The system is creating the letter for you. And as you can see, this is the document for the affidavit, right? So as you can see, the name, your information is already done, and the legal basis with the legal code already implemented into the letter, giving this letter legal legal jurisdiction for the 4-day removal, right? All right, so, and then you can just scroll down. I do ask you to notarize it, because once you notarize a document, it basically creates a whole nother layer of authenticity when it comes to the document. A lot of credit report disputes don't actually get the investigation that it probably deserves, only because they don't, if you're using templates or anything like that, they're going to deem the credit dispute as frivolous, and they might not even pick it up. But when you notarize the document and send it certified mail, you have to send a certified mail, because that is going to leave a timestamp and a receipt confirmation that basically they got the document and they got it on this time frame. And remember, guys, they have up to 4 days to remove it. I've seen this method work in a month. Legally, they're supposed to do it in 4 days, but if they don't do it in 4 days, I would say give it a month, 2-3 months tops. I've seen this. Now that the 4-day window can depend on whether you have the My Credit Approved system with the notary, with the document notarized, in a police statement. Now, if you have been a victim of the Equifax data breach, I would advise you guys to go to the Equifax data breach website, see if you are a victim of the data breach, and that should give you everything needed to fill out a police report, along with the confirmation that you have been a victim of the data breach, and then you will be in your full right to actually get it removed in 4 days. Okay, now after you get it notarized, you want to print this out, and then we're going to go over to the identitytheft.gov website, right? So identitytheft.gov website, we're gonna pull that up, and this is what it's gonna look like, and we're going to go through the ranks. So I want to report identity theft. Now, depending on the debt that you have, whether you have loans, credit cards, whatever you have, is what you're going to select. I'm not going to tell you guys to specify on this specifically, because if you do, everyone is different. You know, everyone has different layers of debt. Some people are dealing with loans, leases, and some people are dealing with credit cards, and some people are just dealing with other type of accounts. Then you're going to put fraudulent to open up a fraudulent credit card. Depending on your situation, like I said, I'm going to leave this up for your own discretion, because I want you guys to have a genuine approach to this identity theft case. I'm just going to put something in for general purposes. Now we're going to scroll down, and then we're going to add an account, your information. Okay, let me put the information in, and then you're just going to select. Okay, let me do the text message. All of this is super thorough. Let me see the code. Okay, once it's been verified, then you can go to continue, no, continue. Have you reviewed the copy of the credit report? You can put yes. Any information that's wrong, select whatever is wrong. Right now, I'm just going to select no. Have you contacted the police department? Depending on you, if you have a police report, was your personal information exposed in the data breach? Find out if you are a victim of the data breach. If you are, select yes, and then you can select which data breach you've been a victim of. You put Equifax. Has a debt collector contact you about this account? Say no. Now, this personal statement is very important, and I have a document already comprised. Now, you cannot copy and paste in that text box. So I am going to leave this in the description, but you can pause your screen right now and see exactly the legal jargon that they're looking for. So right now it says, I'm filling out this FTC identity theft affidavit to report 3 separate fraudulent accounts, whatever, how many ever you have, appearing on my consumer FICO credit report, which I do not recognize as reported, and which are the result of identity theft and fraud. These fraudulent accounts consist of personal card account open at American Express. Now, this is going to have to be detailed to whatever case that you are dealing with. Now, you might not be dealing with an American Express. You might be dealing with Portfolio Recovery or AT&T or whichever other debt collector that's actually looking to collect the debt. You're going to fill that in with your specific debt collector with the specific date and time. And this is, I demand that the aforementioned fraudulent items be removed from each of the consumer credit reports and the collection aids. Okay, now once you get done with this, type in your personal statement. I'm going to put something in, and this is what it's going to look like. Okay, this is going to look like, and this is the identity theft report that you're going to be looking for, right? So after you get done filling everything out, putting all your information in, this is the identity theft report you're going to be looking for, and you're going to want to print this out because this identity theft report is going to go with the affidavit from the creditapprove system along with the screenshotted materials that you from your credit report, your actual credit report. Remember I told you to highlight and circle of the screenshots of the inconsistencies, and now we're going to go over to the CFPB portal and fill out a complaint with them. I'm gonna show you step by step with that. Give me a second. Okay, now this is what the CFPB section will look like. Now once you get to the CFP, I'm gonna show you what this like. How do you actually get to that? Let me show you. Okay, so once you get to the CFP website, this is what it's gonna look like. You're gonna scroll down and click starts a new complaint. Now if you don't have an account with them, then obviously you sign one up, but obviously I do have an account with them, and I'm going to sign in, and I'm going to show you step by step. So after you get to this section, you're going to want to click credit report and other personal consumer reports. What type of credit reporting product? Credit reporting. Go to next. Once you get to next, incorrect information on your credit report, credit monitoring or identity theft protection services, improper use of your report, share without consent, unable to get your credit report and score. We're going to click credit reporting and identity theft, which is the best way to describe your problem with the product or service, did receive services that were advertised, billing and receive unwanted marketing and advertising, problem with canceling, probably cancel credit monitoring or identity theft protection service. No, I'm sorry. We're going to put incorrect information in your credit report. I haven't done this one in a while, guys. Which best describes your problem, information belongs to someone else. Okay, now we're getting some sauce. All right, have you already tried to fix this problem with the company? Yes. Have you requested information from the company? Yes. What information did you request? Verification on all debt. Did the company provide this? No. And we're gonna click next. Right now, in this text box, we have another text form for that. Let me see. Okay, so we have another text form for this, and this is for the CFPB complaint. Now, like I said, you can screenshot this and basically get a understanding on how to do it, but you're not going to want to use this word for word verbatim, because if you do, this is not going to relate to you or your situation. This is an example text, but it is very powerful to say the least. So pick out some of the meat from the text, but also replace it with the debt that is actually yours, because this is talking about American Express, like I said, from FTC. And if you don't have American Express from 2022 April, you're not going to want to use this because it'll probably get flagged as frivolous if you don't have an American Express account. But guys, you understand the point. You actually definitely want to put the text in there, and actually you're going to want to put the account. Do not include personal information such as your name, account numbers, address, social security number. We may ask for some information later for the company. Include dates, amounts, actions were taken by you or the company. So you're going to also put a personal statement in here that basically tells the CFPB what have you done so far, what steps have you already taken, and what are you looking to get done from this point forward. And then you can put in the fair resolution to delete the account, guys. When it comes to the attached documents, you're going to attach everything that you have done so far. So that is the credit report with the screenshot, highlight inconsistencies. That is the affidavit of facts from the creditapprove software, and that is the FTC report that you just did with the identitytheft.gov, guys. And then you're going to click next. Okay, then you're going to click next. Now, right here, you're going to put the company name that you are disputing. We need some information from you. You can put your date of birth, or you can put the name that appears on your credit report, and you're going to click next. And then the fifth step is for you to confirm everything, and it's pretty straightforward from here, guys. Once you do this, like I said, if you have a police report, if you are a victim of the Equifax data breach, I would advise you to get a actual police report, basically confirming that you are a victim of the Equifax data breach, and then you will be able to actually have the 4-day window jurisdiction for everything to get removed in 4 days, guys. Now, after you remove everything from your credit report and your credit report is clean, you are going to want to get some age accounts on your credit report. If you have a family member or a mom or dad or a grandmother that has an old credit card, you want to try to get on as an authorized user so you can get some age on the credit and some positive credit history. You want to start getting some actually credit builder accounts on your credit profile so you can actually start going in up a trajectory. But for the most part, guys, this is how you're going to reset your credit report in 4 days. Now, I've seen this method work as little as 4 days, 3 days actually. But I also seen this method work in probably 3 to 4 months. Now, it really just depends on how strong your case is. If you do have a police report, if you do get it notarized, if you do get the affidavit of facts with my credit approved, it really just depends on how much of an effort that you put into your case. The stronger your case, the more likelihood that you can get literally everything removed in 4 days. Guys, if you found any of this information helpful, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. Let me know how this method, if this method works for you. If you have any questions or if you need help with your credit and you don't have time to do this, type in credit repair in the comment section, guys, and me and my team will actually jump on a call and we will get everything taken care of for you, and we will build the strongest case for you, guys. Guys, if you need any help, you can schedule a link in the comment description with me personally, or you can go to mycreditapprove.com and get everything taken care of there. Guys, this is very powerful stuff, and I'm looking forward for so many of you guys to use this method to better your credit in your situation and leave a review so we can blast you on the channel as well and give you your just due. Guys, until next time, take care of your credit, take care of yourself. Credit Coach Q out. Peace.